Hi, I'm Gunnar Carter, and I'm joined by
John Bolden.
and today we're going to be talking about tech ethics and how companies can manipulate using advertisement and marketing. To get started, we're going to talk about how when a person posts a picture, they receive feedback, whether that's through likes, comments, follows. And when a person gets this response, what happens is that their brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical released in the brain, and what it does is when you do something that is pleasurable, your brain tells itself to repeat that. So what happens is when people post on social media, they get this dopamine, so it drives them to continue to keep posting and posting. And
Well, I think a part of it is, like you said, the dopamine. The main part of the reason why people post is the dopamine, because it makes you feel good. And it can also be negative, because if someone comments something negative rather than something positive, or if they don't like something, it can go to someone's head like, hey, why didn't they like it? And most people want gratification when they post something like on Instagram or Snapchat. And so when they don't get that gratification, they don't get the dopamine, they go in this state of, did I do something wrong? Do I look bad? But when they do get it, they're like, hey, good, I need to post more and more and more.
it works with the same concept of slot machines, where whenever you're scrolling on social media, you never know what you're going to get. So like on TikTok, you'll be scrolling, you could be really happy from one post, and then the next one you're crying. And it just drives people to continue to keep scrolling. And this is where companies come in, advertising stuff. They use targeting advertisement, which focuses on a specific group of consumers with similar interests. So when a group with similar interests, such as like dogs or people interested to do makeup, will get these ads, and they're more likely to get these products. Consumers think it's only a coincidence, but behind all of it, companies are directly targeting people.
I think that you're right about that, and I think what people like, or what people comment on, can also help the companies figure out the ages, because most companies will share like data for ad revenue, and they will use that information to target your age. So if you like, maybe you're 14, 15, and you like another person's post that is publicly known to be 14 or 15, and then you like an ad, they will try to target to you and give you the stuff that you want, or the stuff they think you would buy more than, rather, let's say, a mattress, you know?
Yeah, and have you ever been talking about something and then you look on social media and you get an ad for the exact same thing you're talking about?
Yes, actually, this morning I was talking about toast with my mom, and I came across this thing that was like, what are alternative names for this food? And it popped up as toast, and it gave me an alternative name, and I was recommended a toaster when I was scrolling through Instagram.
And are you ever scrolling on TikTok and you get those ads where it's like, this post is meant for you, or this is targeted for you? When in reality, they paid for people with your similar interests, a specific product that you will most likely like.
On TikTok, sometimes I'll go to the like section, because it will give you notifications based on stuff, and there will always be people streaming or something among that category, and it would say something like mentioned you to get my attention. Or I would be scrolling on TikTok and an ad would pop up saying, if this was on your For You pages because you're this type of person, and it makes me think, hey, am I that type of person? And then they recommend something to me to fix something or to make something better. I'm like, hey, I might use that.
Yeah, and along with products, it's not only products, they use it with opinions as well, with specifically political campaigns. A notable moment would be during presidential campaigns, where people were afraid to speak their opinions, and companies will send out advertisements to specific individuals that are most likely in the same campaign, and will make them believe that if they think another way, then they're wrong, and that's a bad thing to have your own opinion. When in reality, there's negatives on every side.
And I think you're right about the fact that they try to make you believe something or you're wrong about something. Even not companies, just people around you will try to make you believe that things you say are wrong to maybe make you feel less or make you think twice about your opinion.
I think that's all I have.
Yeah.
That was the gist of tech ethics, how companies are using advertisement to target specific consumers and manipulate them into thinking a specific way. And that will be all. Bye.